you make under a certain amount from Twitch, you don't have to pay taxes. In the US, if your combined total income in the US is less than the standard federal deduction, assuming that you don't live in a state with state income tax, there's also a state standard deduction. But a standard deduction is a no questions asked amount of money that is subtracted from your total income to get your taxable income. So the way taxes in the US work is you have your total gross income, which is like X amount of money you made in that year. For me, it was $60,000 in last year. And then no questions asked, you can subtract the federal standard deduction was like $12,550 last year, I believe. You will subtract that number from your total gross income to get your taxable income, which after we do the math was $48,000 for me. And that is the amount of money you are taxed on. So I am not taxed on the $60,000 I made. I am taxed on the $48,000 that's after you subtract that big chunk of money. So Nix, if you make less than the standard deduction, so let's say I made $12,500 instead of the standard deduction of $12,550, you can do the math. It will be $12,550 minus $12,500. And my taxable income is zero. So what is like, I don't know, 8% of $0, still zero. So you technically pay nothing in taxes. So that's how that math breaks down. You're welcome. So that's why it's like, this is also your total income, not just how much you made on Twitch. So if you made $12,500 from Twitch, but you made $100, I don't know, selling stuff on Etsy, your total income after subtracting the standard deduction is $50. So then now you will have to pay taxes because your combined income from all of the hustles you've done put together is above the standard deduction. Again, if you live in a state that has state income tax, there's a separate number for your state income tax. California state income tax was like $12,100. So it was actually lower than the federal standard deduction. So if you made in the middle, you would have to pay income tax to California, but not to the US government, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my little long-winded spiel about taxes. But again, if you are self-employed and if you are a full-time content creator, you are considered self-employed, you pay basically double in taxes than somebody who is conventionally employed by a company would.